Oh yeah, there's a good one. Oh my God, that's huge. That's a giant right there. So I'm getting ready, obviously. I keep seeing something scurrying across, and I'm like pretty sure it's a big old tarantula. Kind of creeped me out. It was moving so fast. I almost thought it was like a little chipmunk at first. Sketchy. I don't need that thing climbing in my boat. There he is. There he is right there. It's like he's peeking out and then he goes right back down. Look, it's crossing. Oh, it's not a tarantula. It's a mouse. All right, I'm the most paranoid person in the world. Good morning, guys. So today, got up around 3:30, about an hour and a half ride up to the lake. Made a 45-minute ride across the lake to the spot we want to fish. So high risk, high reward. But last week we got on a really good plopper style bait. Actually, that's the bait right there, that Berkley Choppo. We got on a really good plopper bait, up shallow in less than a foot of water. I'm hoping they're doing the same thing today. The water has definitely gone down. If you look and see the trees, you can see the water line is, I don't know, about 4 foot above. So the water is continuing to drop. I don't know if that's necessarily a bad thing. Nothing special about today. Just gonna go out and fish, throw that plopper around, maybe a few other baits. Let's hope this risk gets the reward today. We'll see what happens. Straight up missed it. That's a good sign. Shallow like last time. That's like in a foot of water up there. Oh my gosh. Fish smoked it. How did he miss? What the heck? Dude, I'm not even setting the hook that fast. They're just missing it. I'm not getting any second chances either. That's the weird thing. What the heck? It's gotta be money. There we go. Finally. Goodness me. One finally got it. Oh my God, that's such a fun bite. Not a giant, but a plopper fish, or a choppo fish. Pretty cool, pretty fun. And you can see we're in like a foot of water. Oh, you can see him getting chased over there. Look at that bait. Look how shallow. I mean, that's like 3 inches of water up there. Oh, right as soon as it hit the water. Look at that. Not huge. Pretty good. Ooh, easy. Dude, I hooked that fish terrible. That's almost too graphic to see. May have saved that fish's eye. We'll see. I think I have found out that these hooks aren't the greatest though. That one already broke on me and I've had plenty of them bend out. Wish I was faster at changing trebles. Just don't do it a lot, so I'm not very quick at it. I will say this though, these split ring pliers are awesome. Don't try to use your regular pliers. Get a pair of dedicated split ring pliers and I promise you it'll make your life easier. I suck at changing hooks, but I'm actually doing this relatively quick. These hooks are a little bit bigger, but I don't think that's gonna really change the action of the bait or anything. So fun. That is a fun bite. This one's a little better. Nothing huge, but something about this style bait, I just can't explain it, that just makes these fish react in the most violent way. It's almost more violent than like frog bite. That's fun. I mean, I've tried fishing this plopper in deeper water other than, you know, more than 3 foot, and I'm just not getting any bites. These are all shallow fish. They're not even necessarily like in cover. They're, oh look, you can see all that bait that just flicked up. Sometimes I'm catching them out in the open. You know, some are by the trees, some are in the shade, but the bait's everywhere, so the bass are everywhere too. I mean, does it get any better? I think I'd rather, I hate to say it, but I feel like I'd almost rather catch them like this than on a frog. I don't know, it's hard to say. Just topwater is so fun. It's another solid fish. I catch a million of these all day on a plopper. I would take that all day. That was a very subtle hit right there. That was a gentle hit. That might be a little bit bigger. He's digging. Oh yeah, there's a good one. That's not worthy. That's why I hate using my net on these big ones. Bunch of trebles. Oh yeah. There we go. That's a nice one. Whew. Long one. Alrighty. It's big fish of the day so far. Gave us a little dance too. So kind of just revisiting this morning, talking about the high risk, high reward, and not even really high risk, just, you know, that it takes a long time to get here. But I would say it definitely has paid off so far. The fish are shallow still, even though the water's dropping, and they are smashing the old Choppo. It's crazy. You can see how shallow we're fishing. I mean, that's actually kind of deeper than what we have been catching them in. It's just wild. It's the bait though. It's the bait. All this bait is up shallow in this grass, and that attracts fish, even though the water temp's like 82 degrees. Doesn't matter. Big fish, less than a foot of water, midsummer. Oh yeah, it's good for your rods, guys. It's a healthy thing to do to your rods. It's like get your lure caught up on the one in the back and then make a cast and just jar your rod up. Wow, that was a strike. Oh God, I thought that fish was huge. It's a future 10-pounder. Sounded like a bowling ball falling out of the sky. Can't tell. Decent one. Oh. Man, that's such a fun bite. That one right there. Up shallow. It's like a 3-pounder right there. You'd think it's like the spring and they're spawning or something. Oh yeah, there's a good one. Get out of there. Oh yeah, that's a big one. That's not worthy. Oh my God, that's huge. That's a giant right there. That is a tank. Jeez. That's a giant. That's a big one right there. Where do you think this goes? This has got to be a 21, I would say. Wow, 22. That's a beast. Guys, that's so close. Topwater shallow. That is my new PB on the Choppo, Berkley Choppo. This bait has just been phenomenal here, and I think there's a couple reasons it's good. I wish I could get some of these bait fish that are swimming around back here, but it's obviously the same color. It's kind of that natural shad color. I think it's like the perfect size. A little bit bigger than the bait bag here, but it's not too big. I don't know, it just looks like a really easy, enticing meal for all these fish. I'll say this again, I think that this bait is good because it's like a glide bait. It has so much drawing power. It just gets the attention of everything around it. And I think some of these fish are coming out from these trees and just coming out to eat this thing. I think I'm just drawing a ton of fish out of cover with this. Whoa. I better pay attention a little bit better. Smoked it. That was another big one for a second. Oh, wow, it's fun. I know I keep saying it's fun, but it is. There's some activity over here. Oh, pretty sure that's the fish we just saw back there. Oh, it's a nice one. Just a chunk. Man, it's fun. Alrighty guys, it is about 11:30 and decided to call it a day. Wind's picking up, so gotta make that run across the lake before it gets too gnarly or else you get trapped over there, which has happened before. Today, like I said, high risk, high reward, and it paid off. Everything went to plan. We wanted to go to the other side of the lake, fish shallow, fish a plopper style bait. Again, this is the Berkley Choppo 90. Catch them up shallow, and we did. Perfect day out on the water. Real quickly, I know I forgot to do this in my previous video, but I want to talk about my exact setup for this Berkley Choppo. Again, this is the smaller size in 90. This is the MF shad, and as always, all the things that I use in this video will be linked in the description below. I've actually got a medium power Mojo bass rod, has a little bit more flex, kind of whip that bait a little bit further, as well as absorb hook sets because this is a trebled bait. 50-pound braid, got a high-speed reel, 8.5-to-1 Corrado K. If you've noticed in some of my fish catches, I don't have the drag tightened down all the way. I actually have it a little bit loose. Again, this is a treble style bait, treble hooked bait. Fish and big fish will have the tendency to throw it, so that's why, again, I use the medium power rod and keep that drag a little bit loose. It's funny, we've talked about this before, but this Choppo was actually one of the Fish USA Bait Challenge baits a couple months ago, and now that is 3 different baits that I've used in the Fish USA Challenge that I've never used before, that I've gained a ton of confidence in. Like I said, that's the important of bait challenges, of, you know, bait boxes, monthly subscription boxes, is you get to try things that you normally wouldn't and end up finding some confidence stuff. So yeah, new confidence bait. It's definitely a situational type of thing, but I tell you right now, if I didn't fish this style bait over there today, I don't think I would have caught a third of those fish. I threw the drop shot and the chatterbait around a little bit, but this was definitely the ticket. This is what they wanted, and this was the bait that was going to get me the most bites today. California, midsummer, we're catching them on top in a foot of water. Can't really beat that. But as always, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you later.